We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. Reds baseball starts right now. Nick Lodolo gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last one to pick up a W in his last start when he got into the 7th inning. Let's see if he can make that 2 good, strong outings of 7+ innings back-to-back.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Ian Happ.
Now here it comes. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
2-0 now. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Myers is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He had a big year last year, over 120 RBIs. That's being really consistent. You can't let many opportunities pass you up and still drive in 120. That's just not heard of very often.
At the plate, Suzuki, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
One out, nobody on. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Grounder down the line at third. Another try at 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
This one's down to third. Senzel fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
That is third.
At the plate, Matt Merker. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And now pitch on the way.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Here it comes. And it's 1-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there. just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Number 29 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. It's the Cubs 0 with the Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Marcus Stroman gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Stepping up to the plate, Nick Senzel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Line drive to center field, and he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe tops. A fine play there for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 29.
Now at the plate, number 29, and he's ready to take his first cuts. Here's the pitch. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting third, the left fielder, Will Myers.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Will Myers batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First offering on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 2 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Patrick Wisdom.
Number 16.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Pitch on the way.
Ball, that pitch is out.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
2-2.
Yep.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Right fielder looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but they gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as he'll watch a breaking ball that comes back to catch the outside corner for strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Looking at his career totals, Swanson has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. Fouled away.
Nope.
That misses. 1-2.
I got to count 1
No
and 2.
outs, nobody on. Hit down the third baseline. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting 5th, the first baseman.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. Ready with another 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off. And And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
To the plate now, Christopher Morrow, as he'll take a look at ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. The 1-1 misses, ball two. Gomes leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fraley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Suzuki is there, one away.
Batting fifth.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
In now, Jonathan India.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
Suzuki is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Batting fifth. The right fielder, number 27.
Standing in, Jake Fraley. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Stroman steps into the windup. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Ball one. Stroman has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. One 0 count. Here it is. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-1 home. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Line towards center field. Morrow is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Reds are down in order. They still trail 1-0. Digging in, Marcus Stroman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The windup and the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
0-2.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. A ball and no strikes. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Into the box, Suzuki, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Popped up. India is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Merker.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Merker. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home is a curveball taken low for a ball.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Cubs.
Welcome back as the Reds look to get the offense going in the third, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. At the start of the day, they have the worst team batting average in the league, and when I talked with one member of the coaching staff, he told me there's really no good excuse or explanation for it. Even though batting average isn't the end-all be-all of offensive stats, he said there's no denying they have to figure out how to be more competitive with their at-bats. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi.
Number 64.
So coming to the plate, Marte. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. So here now's the pitcher, Nick Lodolo. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Stroman's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Suzuki is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. It remains 1-0. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
The 1-0 home. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second of the game, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Now batting, shortstop.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Trey Mancini is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Now the 2-0 home. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1. is in there for the second strike. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bullet back up the middle. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Stepping in, Nick Senzel back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Pitch on the way. In his career, Senzel hits a little over the 270 mark. This is foul right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Suzuki is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, number 29.
Ready for another chance. Number 29 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch.
1-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
High in the air out to center field. Morrow is there, 2 gone. So here's Will Myers, and Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Reds are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Striding in, Christopher Morrow. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 5.
First pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-1 home. Line toward the alley in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. At the plate now, Marcus Stroman. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. There's one relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
The batter is second base.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ian Happ. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will get this one. The 0-1 on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
And there he goes towards second. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Red skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Luis Cessa, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 85, Luis Cessa. Now batting.
Into the box now, Suzuki, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
There's the look of the final line for the Reds starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, this certainly wasn't what he was anticipating when he left the warm-up mound coming into this one. Couldn't get out of the 5th inning and gave up quite a few runs in this one.
Now in the box, Matt Merker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third, and Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball 1. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 4-0 Chicago. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Joey Votto.
First pitch of the at-bat. Joey Votto is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Here it comes. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Way up into the moon deck and out of here.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
India, just 24 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Slow roller out to short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 27.
Standing in, Jake Fraley. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Line drive to center field. Morrow is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Stepping up now, Tyler Stevenson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
No, that's no.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And this was sinking on him at the end, but he's able to hang with it, and the inning is over. Patrick Wisdom will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Cessa, the native of Mexico. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses down below the knees. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Marte has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
The bat, number 7.
The next Cub up, Dansby Swanson. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. He's set. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Grounded to third. Senzel brings it in, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Cubs.
So here's Trey Mancini. He has no prior history against this pitcher. First delivery to him on the way. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And In now, Marte to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning. Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
And he misses low with it. 2-0.
2-0.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. The bouncer to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Now at the plate, number 29. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. Down.
And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third, and it's too late as he's in there. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Liner toward right center, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit.
The left fielder, number 4, Will.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Here's Will Myers.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out. Ready now for Cincinnati, Joey Votto. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Stroman comes set. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike. Fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Left side, reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Joel Kuhnel is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 62.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yan Gomes. First offering on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
At the plate, Christopher Morrow, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number one.
Up next for the Cubs, the pitcher, Marcus Stroman.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Marcus Stroman. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Eric Hosmer will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For the Cubs, number 51, Eric Hosmer.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Hosmer hits a little over the 270 mark. 0-1 pitch on its way.
No, that's down.
A man at third with one away. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall. And a relay home. The tag, and he is out. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
Now back.
Ian Happ will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in. Adrian Sampson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Adrian.
Hit on the ground out to short.
Swanson brings it in.
Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Jake Fraley. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The 1-1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Tyler.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back safely. Stepping in now, Tyler Stevenson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Throw to first, but he gets dirty and gets back to the bag. The 1-1. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Comes set, now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
In now, Marte. Slow roller down the third baseline. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Cincinnati. Score holds at 4-3. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Suzuki.
Number 27.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fraley is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Matt Merker. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The count is 2-1.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
There's ball 4.
That's out.
The batter, number 16.
Into the box, Patrick Wisdom. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Four 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The batter, number 7.
Striding into the box, Dansby Swanson. From the stretch. Now a fork ball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
So digging in now, Trey Mancini. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and 14 driven in. And he falls behind 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Cubs. Cody Bellinger stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base.
So stepping in, number 2. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Barrera is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Hey!
Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nick Senzel.
So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson picks it up. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, number 29.
Coming to the plate now, number 29. Singled home a run in his last time up. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue. Ready once again, Will Myers. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Line to the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Reds leave 1. They still trail it here 4-3. At the plate, Yan Gomes. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. first offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Digging in now, Christopher Morrow. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Senzel waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Zach McKinstry will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 6, Zach McKinstry.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Hit to first. Fielded by Votto. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Julian Merriweather is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 67.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Joey Votto. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bellinger's under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 6. Second base.
Now batting, Jonathan India. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
At the ball.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And he pops it up back behind second base. Swanson is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 27.
Stepping into the box, Jake Fraley. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Drilled down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the 9th. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happening.
Tyler Stevenson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Ripped down the first base line, And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Cubs took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Marcus Stroman gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Julian Merriweather closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Reds, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.